Good morning students, myself Kukureja Rahul and welcome back to my the channel. Okay, so today students, today we have to learn about the standard 9th maths, and today's topic is surface area and volumes. Okay, today's topic is surface area and volume for the related to the cone. Okay, so today's new topic, that is surface area and volume, that is related to the cone. Okay, so from some previous lectures we are learning about the surface area and volume of the cube, cuboid and cylinder. So now today we are learning about the surface area and volume that is related to the cone. Okay, so let's start without wasting a time. Okay, so what is the shape of the cone? First we have to see that what is the shape of the cone. Okay, here we have to draw the shape of the cone. Like cone is like this. Okay, cone is the shape of the cone is like this. Okay, here in the cone there is a curved surface. Okay, here is the curved surface of the cone. Okay, from the topmost part and from the bottommost part, that is the circular, there is a circular part. Okay, now here is my radius of the cone. This is the radius of the cone. Okay, we have to take radius of the cone, and this is the one of the height of the cone. This is the one of the height of the cone. Okay, okay, now height of the cone and radius of cone are meet at perpendicular, mutually at the perpendicularly. Okay, so here the one kind of right angle triangle are formed. So here this is the base of the triangle, that is radius, and height of the triangle, that is h. Okay, so what is my hypotenuse for the cone? Okay, what is my hypotenuse for the cone? We have to take hypotenuse of the cone as the L, slant height of the cone, as the slant height of the cone. So that's why we have to take this height as a slant height as a L. We have to take height, that is slant height, as a L. Now there is a difference between height and slant height, that is this height is always given as a vertical height. Always it should be said that, always in the question it should be said that the height, that is vertical height. Okay, always it should be said that vertical height. Okay, and for L it should be said that slant height. Always it's called as slant height. Okay, whenever they call as slant height, we have to take as a L, and whenever they call as vertical height, then we have to take as a H. Okay, clear? Now we are moving on the what is the curved surface area, what is the total surface area, and what is the volume of the cone. Okay, so for that, my curved surface area, so we have to take them as a only curved part of the cone. Okay, this is my cone. Okay, and this is my height, this is my radius, and this is my slant height. Okay, so now it says that curved surface area of cone. Okay, curved surface area of cone, curved surface, that means this part. I'll show with the black marker. Okay, this part, this curve part. Okay, this curve, circular curve part, that is my curve surface area of cone. Whenever we have to take curve surface area of cone, there is a base is open. Okay, there is a base of the cone is open like a cap. Okay, birthday cap. Okay, or ice cream cone. Okay, there is a open, that's a open cone. Okay, from the base. So that's for that we have to take curve surface area of cone. So for what is the curve surface area of cone? In the curve surface we have to take slant height of the cone, because the slant height is contained in that curve surface. So what is the curve surface area of cone? That is my pi r l. Okay, that is my pi r l. Okay, now we have to take total surface area. Okay, total surface area of cone. So what is the total surface area of cone? Now whenever you have to take total surface area of cone, okay, so that means that we have to take curve surface plus area of base. That means cone is closed. Part of the cone, that is from the bottom, it's closed. Okay, so we have to take total surface area of cone whenever it is closed from the bottom of the cone. Okay, whenever now it's closed from the bottom, so we have to take curve surface area plus what is the area of the bottom, that is the circular part. So we have to take the area of the bottom of cone, that is as a pi r square, because here is my bottom of the cone, base of the cone are in the shape of the circular part. Okay, so what is the total surface area of cone? That is pi r l as a curve surface area plus including base of area of base of cone that is circular. So I'll take plus pi r square, that is the area of the circle. So from this we have to take pi r as a common, and what is my remaining part? That is l from the first and r from the second, because here is r square and we have to take r as a one of the common, one r is a common. Okay, so my formula is pi r l plus r for the total surface area of the cone. Okay, now in the volume it should be connected to the cylinder. Okay, it will be connected to the cylinder. What is my volume of the cylinder? My volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h. Okay, as per the previous lecture we have learnt about the volume of the cylinder. What is the volume of the cylinder? That is pi r square h. Now it say that whenever we have to take cylinder and with the cone, okay, that is cone is always 1/3 of the cylinder. Cone is always 1/3 of the cylinder whenever we have to compare both of them. Okay, whenever we have to compare both of them, we have to see that there is a cone is always 1/3 of the cylinder. Okay, so whenever we have to compare cylinder with the cone, so what we have to say, that we say that cone is always 1/3 of the cylinder. Cone is always 1/3 of the cylinder. Okay, so what is the volume of the cone? That is 1/3 of the cylinder. So volume of cone, I'll write it here. Okay, so volume of cone is that is my 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, that is my 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, whenever we have to compare cylinder with the cone, okay, cylinder with the cone, okay, then volume of this cylinder are volume of cone are 1/3 of the volume of the cylinder always. Okay, so what is the volume of the cone? That is my 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, clear? So please note down these all type of the formula that are always help us to solve the problems. Okay, so please note down it fast. Clear? Now we are moving on to some questions regarding to the cone. Okay, so first of all we have to take the curved surface area and total surface area of the cone. After that we are moving on the volume of the cone. Okay, we are always moving on first curved surface area and total surface area, and after that we are moving on the volume of the cone. So in today's session we are also moving on first of all curved surface area and total surface area of cone. Okay, so let's start first question. That is my first question of the cone. That is my find the curved surface area of cone. Find the curved surface area of the cone. Find the curved surface area of cone. Okay, its slant height is 60 centimeter. Here is also given that as a slant height. Okay, whenever it tell us the height, about the height, that also give us the difference between them, difference that slant height or vertical height. Okay, I am already telling you that also that give us the slant height or vertical height. Okay, they are not taken or they are not give us only height. They are not given as the only height of the cone. Okay, they specify us that there is a vertical height or slant height. So here it specifies that slant height is 60 centimeter. So slant height that is my L. Slant height is, that is my L, is given, that is 60 centimeter. Okay, and another, that is radius of its base is 21 centimeter. Radius is 21 centimeter. Now we have to find the curved surface area of the cone. Okay, so let's start. Then curved surface area of the cone, that is my formula is pi r L. Okay, pi into r into L. So let's start to put the values in the formula. So curved surface area of cone is equal to pi r L. My value of pi, that is 22/7, radius is 21 and slant height is 60. So 7 ones are 7 threes are, then 22 threes are 66 into 60. So 0 6 6 are 36, 3 carry, 6 6 are 36 plus 3 39. So my answer is 3960 centimeter square. Okay, 3960 centimeter square, that is my curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay, this is the basic sums. Okay, these sums are basic sums of the curved surface and total surface area of the cylinder. We are moving on next question. Okay, that is my next question is second question is radius of the cone is 5 centimeter and vertical height is 12 centimeter. Radius of cone is 5 centimeter and vertical height is 12 centimeter. Radius of cone is 5 centimeter and is already tell that vertical height. So as per the vertical height, I will take h as a 12 centimeter. Vertical height, that is h, slant height as a L. Okay, Find the area of the curved surface. Okay, they tell us about the find the curved surface area of cone. So curved surface area of cone, that is my pi RL. So now I don't have the value of the slant height, it gives us the value of the vertical height. So how to find the value of the slant height? Now we know that in the cone, radius and vertical height are form right angle at the center of the circle. Okay, so A is the right angle triangle, we can see. Okay, so for the height my 12 and radius is my 5. So as per the data, what is my slant height? That is my, we have to use Pythagoras to solve this question. Okay, students, all of you now know about the value of, means all of you know about the theorem of the Pythagoras. Okay, so what is the Pythagoras theorem? That is AB square plus BC square equal to AC square, that is my height square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. Okay, so AB, that is 12 square, plus BC is a 5 square equal to AC, that is my slant height square. So 12 square, that is 144, plus 5 square is 25 equal to L square. 144 plus 25, that is my 169 equal to L square. Therefore now I am shifted square to the second side, so it should be square root of 169 equal to L. It converted into the square root. Okay, so now length of the slant height, that is my value of square root of 169, that is 13 centimeter. Okay, so my slant height is 13 centimeter. What is my slant height? That is 13 centimeter. Now we have to put the value of the slant height at here. So 22 by 7 into radius is my 5 and value of slant height is a 13. Okay, value of the slant height is a 13. Now we have to calculate that. So 22 into 13 5 is 65 by 7. So my answer is 65 into 22, that is 0, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13, that is 0, 3, 4, 1. 1430 by 7 centimeter square. What is my curved surface area? That is 1430 by 7 centimeter square. Okay, you should to divide 1430 divided by 7. Okay, and you should to find the value in the point. Okay, the radius of the cone is 7 centimeter. Next question is radius of the cone is 7 centimeter. Next question is radius of the cone is 7 centimeter and curved surface area is 176 centimeter square, and curved surface area is equal to 176 centimeter square. Here is a curved surface area now given. Okay, that is find the slant height. Okay, find the slant height. Okay, now here students, we are moving on the step by step to the harder sum. Okay, students, now we have to solve step by step one of the tough sums or harder sums. Okay, now my curved surface area is given and the radius is given. We have to find the slant height of the cone. So as per the curved surface area is given, so using that my curved surface area is curved surface area of cone. What is my formula? That is my pi RL. Okay. Now we have to put the value of the curved surface area, that is 176, equal to value of pi, that is 22/7, into radius is 7, and we have to find the slant height of the cone L. So 7 7 are cancelled out. 176 equal to 22 into L. Now 22 shifted to the second side to divided by 176. So 176 divided by 22 is equal to slant height. So we have to cut them. Cancel out 22. 2 11s are 2. 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. Okay, 11 ones are and 11 8s are. My slant height for the cone is 8 centimeter. Okay, we are finding the slant height of the cone as a 8 centimeter. Okay, whenever students, please, whenever you have to solve the any question related to the area, surface area and volume, okay, for this chapter, you must to write data like this, and after that you have to solve the any kind of the question. Okay, you must to first of all write the data in the answer. Okay, now we are moving on the next question. The curved surface area of cone is 60 pi centimeter square. We are moving on the next question. That is the curved surface area of the cone is 60 pi centimeter square. Here is my curved surface area is equal to 60 pi, is given as a 60 pi centimeter square. Okay, and slant height of the cone be 8 centimeter. Slant height is given as a 8 centimeter. Okay, so now find the radius of the base. Find the radius of the base. So you should to take curved surface area of the cylinder. So curved surface area of cone, that is CSA of cone, that is pi RL. We have to take CSA as a 60 pi equal to pi. We have to find the radius R, and what is the slant height is 8. Now pi are cancelled out from both sides. Now we have to take radius shifted to the second side. So my 60 by 8 is my radius. So 2 4s are, 2 30s are, 2 2s are, 2 15s are. Therefore my radius is 15 by 2, that is my 7.5. Radius is my 7.5 centimeter. Okay, my radius is 7.5 centimeter. So students, you understand all these things and all the questions that I'll teach you. Okay, clear? Now I'll give you some question for the homework. Please note down first. Okay, if whenever time is left, extra time is left, then we have to solve next some questions. Okay, first you have to write the homework for the today's session. Okay, so homework for the today's session, that is first question is, that is the height of cone is 21 centimeter. The height of cone is 21 centimeter and the area of the base of the, if the slant height is 28 centimeter. Here is my vertical height, that is h. I specify it as a h. Vertical height given as a h, 21 centimeter. Slant height is given as a 28 centimeter, and Find the co-surface area. Find co-surface area of cone. Okay. Next question. I'll give you the hint for this question. That is, you must to find the first of all radius of the cone. Okay, using the Pythagoras theorem in the triangle. Put the value of height, slant height, and radius, and you have to find the value of the radius. Then after, put the values of the radius and height to find the co-surface area of the cone. Okay, without radius you can't find the co-surface area of the cone. Okay, first to find radius and after find co-surface area of cylinder. How to find the radius? Using the Pythagoras theorem, as per I'll show you in the question. Okay, as per the I'll show you the question. The total surface area of right circular cone with radius is 6 cm. Now find total surface area of cone, and radius is given, that is 6 cm. Radius is given as a 6 cm and height is given as a h, vertical height, that is 8 cm. Okay, so in the total surface area, that is my formula of the total surface area, that is pi r plus L. So in that you must to want to value of the L. Okay, you must to want a value of L, slant height. So first from the radius and vertical height find the value of the slant height, and after that put the radius and slant height. After that put the value of the radius and slant height into the formula of the total surface area. Then after you can find it. Okay. So third question, that is, find the co-surface area of the cone. Radius is 5.25 cm. Radius is 5.25 cm and my slant height is given, that is 10 cm. Find the co-surface area. Okay, find the co-surface area of cone. Clear? In this question you have to do as direct, using the formula co-surface area, that is pi r L, and put the values of the radius and slant height in that. Then you have to direct got the answer. Next one is fourth one, that is, find the total surface area of cone if the slant height is 21 meter. Find total surface area of cone. Okay, that is your slant height is given as a 21 meter and diameter of its base is 24 meter. Diameter is 24 meter. So students, you must know that we have to take in the formula as a radius. We can't take a diameter of the cylinder. So first of all you have to convert diameter into the radius. Okay, first of all convert diameter into the radius. How to convert diameter into the radius? That is diameter is equal to 2 times radius. Okay, diameter is equal to 2 times radius. Using this formula you can convert diameter to the radius, and after you have to put the value of the slant height and radius into the total surface area of the cone. What is the formula of the total surface area of cone? That is pi r plus L. Okay, first of all you have to move on to find the radius. Okay, clear? So students, you have to clear all these things. So for that, today's session, these 4 questions are for the homework for you. Okay, so solve these 4 questions for the homework. Okay, so students, I hope you have to understand all these things in today's session. We will continue next session for also for the surface area of the cone. Okay, surface area and total surface area of the cone. Okay, for next session. Okay, to the next question. Okay, So students, till then, stay blessed and goodbye.